Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a Knittin and a Frettin, where two becomes one. Come hell or high water. And welcome everyone. I am Emma, and Elder is not with us today because he is feeling slightly under the weather, although he is up and around and feeding himself. So you're gonna be all right. He says he's gonna be all right, but it's just gonna be me today, unless he changes his mind. We got background music on. Give me a second. Usually there's other people talking. Should I leave the background music on and just turn it down? Maybe I'll do that. So I'll just turn the background intro down. There. That way you don't have to hear just me. I cannot hear the background music, so I'm hoping that we get someone on the live stream pretty soon. The topic for today is random thoughts. So I guess I will be expressing some random thoughts with you guys. There is no guitar today. The guitar background music you hear is from a recorded elder recording. There is some stuff that I'd like to do today. I have a small business shout out. I'd like to show you I'd like to share a little bit about the art that you saw in the beginning. And I'd like to read a little bit out of Psalms too. I'm going to be reading instead of singing because there's no guitar today. You know what? Most of the time we forget to pray. So let's just start praying. Lord God, thank you for today. Thank you for bringing us together. Thank you for the ability to the ability to praise you. And thank you for your many blessings that you have bestowed upon us. Let us fellowship together and be praiseworthy in your sight. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so today I have, instead of a knitting project, I have a crochet project. And this feels strange. Like, I'm sure Elder did not feel the same when I was gone a couple of weeks ago. And I know this week I'm kind of feeling a little bit like I should just be reading a storybook. And I could totally do that because I actually have, you know what, since this is random thoughts, and I randomly thought of this, I have a Wednesday afternoon class. It depends on where you are in the Americas. It's 1 p.m. Eastern, and it would be noon Central and 11 Mountain and 10 a.m. Pacific. But we just read classic literature together. So the kids in that class are young, usually 10 and under. Well, between 7 and 10, because 4 and 5 and possibly 6-year-olds don't have the attention span to sit and listen to me read for an hour. But we have been reading classics like Little Women and Black Beauty, and I'd like to get started in some of the Narnia series. We also wanted to read The Secret Garden, and Anne of Green Gables. All of those stories that you want to read to your kids, but unless you set aside time to do so, you don't get to do it. It's just they're long, and I probably had more time with my kids because I was able to homeschool them. And depending on which one of my kids you talk to, that could have been a good or a bad thing. Definitely when they get older, they need to be more around their peers. And that's why we did like homeschool groups and lots of other social activities like theater and dance and gymnastics and all of the, typical soccer and gymnastics and lots of other things. And Girl Scouts too. The benefit of homeschooling is that in the really early years, and we tried it the other way. We did try, our oldest daughter did do a year in 3-year-old preschool when she was little. And I was pregnant with, sorry about that, guys. It looks like my streaming software disconnected for a minute. So, are we on again? Give me a thumbs up if... Okay, so... All right. I may have to stop this stream and start it again because OBS is... my streaming software is having issues. Let's see. Okay. All right, give me a shout out in the chat if you can hear. So if you can hear me, go ahead and type something in the chat. The thing I needed most. I'm glad this didn't happen the week you did this. It streamed the whole time, didn't it? Okay. All right. We may be back on. We may have been back on for a while and I'm just not now getting it. Ah, yes, we are in excellent condition. So, if you've been watching this whole time, you may have seen the stream go out and back in again. I'm having a little bit of connection issues, but thank you for hanging in there with us. I'm going to go ahead and share this stream with a couple of people while I'm kind of in limbo here. Let me know if I'm too loud too, because I'm really close to the microphone. I'm going to move the microphone back just a little bit. I tend to be louder than most folks. And sometimes dialing back on the dialing back on the volume a little bit. So if you are just joining us, today is Random Thoughts. So honestly, anything is up for grabs. We can talk about the weather. We can talk about music, even though Elder is not here today. He is actually here, but not feeling well. He's got a cold and is resting. But I'm glad you're here. I'm gonna try to share this with a few people while we're getting still set up. We just had a signal problem. So I'm trying to get this out to a few people while that signal problem is getting fixed. All right. Oh, goodness. Well, we're having more streaming issues. Let me know if you can hear this. Oh, goodness. I wish that your background music was here today. Elder. It would be really a great thing for random music to be playing while I'm having my random thoughts. All right. So it looks like I'm having some connection issues. I'll just keep going because it looks like the stream is okay. Let me know if the stream's not good. Also, let me know if I'm too loud because I'm normally not this close to the microphone. So the topic for today is random thoughts. And yes, they're going to be random. have a few things that I'd like to talk about. I've got a small business shout out that I want to do. And I also, usually this is harder to do by yourself than it is with another person. I'm just trying to get the information to the people that need it. Oh, goodness. Anyway, so the psalm I wanted to read today was Psalm 47. Clap your hands, all peoples, shout to God with loud songs of joy. For the Lord, the Most High, is to be feared, a great king over all the earth. He subdued peoples under us and nations under our feet. He chose our heritage for us, the pride of Jacob whom he loves. God has gone up with a shout, the Lord with the sound of a trumpet. Sing praises to God, sing praises. Sing praises to our King, sing praises. For God is the King of all the earth. Sing praises with a psalm. God reigns over the nations. God sits on his holy throne. The princes of the peoples gather as the people of the God of Abraham. For the shields of the earth belong to God. He is highly exalted. So 47 is really a hymn of praise, where when we take time to praise, there's a lack of focus on self. And a lack of focus on our problems. There we go. And things work out better for us and for the people around us. Didn't get this too. I wanted to send this to my aunt. Aunt Betty, if you're watching, go ahead and give me a chat in Facebook or, wherever you can. Let me know that you're watching. I like to make sure that I get your reminder out to you, and I didn't do it today. I'm sorry. Okay. So when we stop to praise God, we take our focus off of ourselves and the things that are troubling us. And I think it's just an attitude of thankfulness that brings about peace. And I think that's why Jesus says, be of good cheer, for I have overcome the world. He knows that we're going to have trouble in this world, but he says, take heart. I have overcome the world. And sometimes when we're going through really big trials, that is something to hold on to, because no matter what happens here, no matter how high the gas prices go, no matter how much we'd like for our relationship with our family to be better, no matter how much we would like to act better ourselves and be better people, the struggles that we're overcoming in our own flesh and in the world have already been defeated by God's precious Son. I am the light of the world, and the darkness shall not overcome. If you know where that is in the Bible, let me know. There's a lot of Bible verses that I know. But are you well enough to join me?
I'm not sneezing on you.
Okay. That would be fantastic.
You requested it.
It would be much easier. And now the can you play on this side instead?
Maybe.
Okay. I'll move over this way then. Cuz I'll move my yarn out of the way.
The microphone won't be in your face this time.
Yeah, but it'll be in your face, which isn't very nice. But
Try something new.
So Elder is feeling well enough to join me. So bear with us. We're going to have some more technical difficulties while we kind of adjust the microphone and positioning. I wanted to tell our audience a secret while you were gone too, but
A secret.
yeah. Am I over far enough? Let's see. Don't chew in my ear. Oh gosh, please don't chew in my ear.
You're a side man today.
There. Sorry about the shaking in the camera. Oh, OBS disconnected again. Okay.
Happened when you moved the computer. It's the cord.
You think it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It did it again. Reconnection is successful. Mm-hmm.
All right. So, here, let me move this. Oh, goodness. That's not better. Oh, don't chew in my ear. Please don't chew in my ear.
I have to chew. I can't swallow it whole.
So, I was talking a little bit, I don't know how much you guys heard about the class that I teach on Wednesdays for littles. It's, ages about 7 to about 10 or 12 maybe. We read through the classics. We go we go chapter by chapter in oh my goodness. Hey Denise, hi. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here. Okay. So we go chapter by chapter. It's called Reading Classic Literature on OutSchool. I am Miss Christine's Crochet and More on OutSchool now. So if you type in Miss Christine's Crochet and More, you'll get to a listing of my classes. On Monday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern, it would be 9 a.m. Central and 8 a.m. Mountain and 7 a.m. Pacific. I do pre-algebra and algebra tutoring. Right now, I'm only limiting the class to 4 students because I want to make sure that I'm able to help each student individually in the class. So I don't want the class to be really big. And then on Wednesdays, I have a reading classic literature class at 1 p.m. Eastern, and it is then would be noon Central, 11 a.m. 11 a.m. Mountain, and 10 a.m. Pacific. And then Friday evenings at 4 p.m. I have a crochet club class where we just get together, and there's lots of openings there. So if your kiddo wants to learn crochet or wants to just hang out and have like an hour to focus on practicing crochet with other people there that can help them, like if they get stuck on a pattern or a stitch, then the crochet clubs are super fun. We have such a great time. The intermediate right now, we're working on this little basket. We don't always do projects together, so this is crochet in the round. These are all single crochets, and the sides are going to be half double crochets. And we actually developed this pattern ourselves. So that's another cool thing that we do whenever we hang out and crochet together. Sometimes we talk about random stuff too, but like the kids want to talk about like what characters they're in, and then sometimes we'll talk about how we can make amigurumi of those characters. But there's a lot of sketching we do, and other fun stuff. So there's the intermediate class, which even if you're not really good at crochet, you can still have, if your kiddo is not real great at crochet, you can still have them join the intermediate club. The intermediate club, we're doing some more, double and treble crochet stuff, but we also we'll stop what we're doing. It's like, hey, I don't know how to do a single crochet. I'm only learning chains. I'm learning how to chain stitch. We will stop and, say, hey, here's who can. I'll let the kids get a chance to teach, and they love that. So I'll demonstrate while they tell me what to do, and that gets the kiddos that are there that are good at public speaking and like to talk. Giving them a chance to teach is just so much fun, because it kind of is. It kind of gives them a chance to shine a little bit, which is a great opportunity. And those kiddos that want to stay silent, some kiddos just turn their mic off and stay silent the whole time and just listen to us. And there's enough talkers in the group that if your kiddo does not like talking in front of people, they could just sit and listen. But those are the outschool classes that I have going right now. I may have more over the summer, but I'm actually looking for a different, a way to augment our income in a different way. So
selling pencils.
Selling pencils? I'm not going to sell any pencils.
On the curb.
Hey, can you play that? Whatever that is. Oh, you know what I just realized, guys? I am so sorry. I still have the background music on. We can't hear the background music, so let me turn the background music off. I apologize for that.
Wow. It's like, wow.
So you were getting some...
It's like right now.
There.
Okay.
Elder wasn't supposed to join me today, and he was... And it is so much... Did you have a harder time doing this by yourself? It was hard, like sitting here by myself.
I said no words. I said somebody is missing, and that's about it.
That was it. That was it.
No, that was. No, you wouldn't watch the whole thing because no one would.
Aww. I would watch the whole thing, honey, if I had time. I didn't watch the whole thing. Typically I edit these, and I didn't have time that week. So, you know what, guys? Tell us what you would like to see. If you want to see more knitting, and more crochet and more other types of yarn arts in Knittin and Frettin. I know that hasn't been the focus for a long time because I had my tendon surgery and then it failed. Like my finger can fold in half, but it can't curl like it's supposed to. I can't grab stuff real well yet, but I've learned how to hold my crochet hook, which is good. Anyway, if you're here, throw a like button. If you guys didn't know, we have merch. We actually do have merch. It's called the You Are Loved line. And then if you go over to Fine Art America, if you go to the beginning of this stream, there is a there is a picture that my then 11-year-old daughter took of a bird, a robin, a fledgling robin that was in our shrubs. That is over on Fine Art America. She worked the DSLR camera and everything. And we put up a new one last week called Snack Time, which it's a monarch butterfly on a rather how do I want to describe this? Mature mum. The mum is really open, and part of its leaves are kind of a little bit crinkled, and the monarch butterfly is just, you know, getting a little snack of nectar from the flower. That one I took. And there's another one on there that my older daughter took while she was at college and there's some words with it, a Bible verse with it. So my basket is kind of coming along, don't you think?
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
That's a baby basket.
Yeah, it's going to be a small basket. There we go.
That's what Moses' mommy Barbie.
No, I okay. All right, so to tell you a little bit more about this pattern, this is going to be a tiny little basket for one of these crocheted eggs. So I made these eggs. So typically amigurumi, this is an amigurumi style egg. Amigurumi is usually made of like little characters, but I guess I could put eyeballs on this guy and make him a little face. But honestly, like amigurumi is like these tiny little cute animals. But this is all single crochet done in a round, it's called. And I made it, so I designed it so that there is an opening in the back so you can put stuff in it. And you can, unlike the plastic eggs that you get at the store, you can wash this, dry it, and use it next year. Which I guess maybe you could use the plastic eggs next year. But this is made out of cotton, and it will, I'm thinking it'll probably last a little bit longer than the plastic eggs. But I made this basket so the egg is gonna fit in it. So there's just gonna be one egg, and the sides are gonna come in a little bit and then up. So see how the sides are coming in a little bit. Now this this type of crochet, all you need to make, so see how this is kind of more structural. This is only done with a single yarn, so it's less structural. But this, actually, I'm using two yarns. I'm using a yellow and a pink. to make this basket. And when you do that, you can kind of make a structural piece that holds its shape pretty well. But it might need blocked after a bit. So I was talking about the Crochet Club on Fridays. There's an advanced club coming up at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 Central, 3 Mountain, and 2 Pacific. And there's also more on the way. So there's a beginner one. So if you don't know anything about crochet, there's a beginner one that's going to be starting at 3 p.m. Eastern, then 2 Central, 1 Mountain, and noon Pacific. And those will go through the summer. I love teaching those classes on Friday night, and there's no way that I'm stopping those. And I mentioned before the math help, pre-algebra and algebra help on Mondays at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 Central, 8 Mountain, and 7 Pacific. Although I don't know of any teenager that wants to get up at 7 a.m. to learn algebra, but I know I wouldn't have. And then there is adult yarn club starting, I believe, in June on Saturdays. So hopefully we'll get those started up in June. They were supposed to start this month, but we didn't get the signups that we need to run them. So if you are at all interested in hanging out and playing with yarn, or even if you know someone that does, share the youareloved.mxsisters.com. Give me a second and I will bring that forward. Sorry guys, I turned off the mic. There we go. Okay, so it's down here, down. There it is. You are loved. mxsisters.com. I'm pointing with this finger, but this finger is pointing because it doesn't curl like the other ones. Oh goodness. All right, so there. Sorry about the bouncing camera. That is always annoying. Uh-oh. We have a puppy dog that's not happy. Right now I'm doing a half double crochet on the sides of this. And when it gets to the size that I want it to, I'm going to do a single crochet on the top row. And then I'm going to make a handle for it. So it's actually going to be like a tiny little Easter basket. I don't know whether that... I might only do like 2 more rows. I wanted to make sure that I did my small business shout out. Okay. So our small business shout out today is Digital Trafford. And that is probably, it's right for you. Digital Trafford. These folks did an awesome job. We had a piece of art that was a painting, and they were able to digitally master it for us so that we could sell it, prints of it online. Good, that's right. So that is their information. I'll show it to you once more. So this is Digital Trafford. I just happened across this morning. They don't know that I'm doing a shout out. They're not promoting this or anything. The guy who runs the place is an awesome guy, and I wanted to make sure that we promoted his business on our live stream. So I was asking earlier what you guys would like to see on a Knittin' and a Frettin'. We have lots of stuff going on in our school. We have lots of stuff going on in our personal lives, for sure. And sometimes it's nice just to sit for an hour and think. When life gets really busy.
You mean you could do both?
I can sit, think, crochet, and talk all at the same time.
I stopped to think and I couldn't move. You know what I'm saying?
You seem to be feeling much better than you were last night. That's good. It's not good when the hubby's sick. Uh-oh.
I was sick and tired, but now I'm distracted by my dog.
Hold on. We'll be right back. Help!
I know.
She sounds much more vicious than she is. She's really an adorable little cinnamon roll. We love her very much. When we first got her, it was tough, wasn't it? When we first got our dog, you were not a happy camper.
The dog ate the house. The dog tried to bite through the door and succeeded.
She has
right to the door.
She has separation anxiety, and if we learned very quickly that if you don't put her in her crate, but when you leave, she will try to tear the door down, getting to you.
And she gave me home maintenance anxiety, followed by a Home Depot credit card anxiety. Lowe's is me. Lowe's is me.
I don't. That's copyrighted. I don't know if you can.
That's a big business shout out. Shout out to Lowe's. You have doors. Wow, free advertising.
We lost a viewer because of that shout out.
Somebody had to poop.
No, hey, don't mention. Have no bad talk come from your mouth.
Even Jesus had to.
No, he didn't.
Write his name in the sand once in a while, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think so. He was the only perfect man that walked on earth.
He drank water.
I bet you he didn't fart, though.
I bet you he did.
These are really random thoughts.
He broke bread and
we're
had
talking
beans.
about whether Jesus farted or not.
Yeah. I'm not even going to ask. I'm going to assume. We'll leave it at that.
When we all get to heaven, we'll know. There won't be any farting in heaven.
Let's spend a few hours. That'll be our subject for next week.
Is there farting in heaven? There can't... Okay, so if there is farting in heaven, it wouldn't stink. Like, it would not be like your farts. Because your farts can, like... melt the nostrils. They're so bad. So
why are we talking about that?
I don't know. You were the one that started.
I did not fart.
And whoever had to poop came back, because now we have twice as many viewers as we did just a minute ago.
Now that you're back, we could talk about clean.
Now that we're talking about farting.
Empty. Later.
Now that we're talking about farting, we have more viewers. Oh, goodness. So, I'm Emma. This is Elder. We are in Knittin and Frettin. I'm actually not knitting today. I'm crocheting. I'm crocheting a little basket for my little crocheted egg. And it looks kind of... there. It's actually hollow. So you can, like those little plastic eggs, you can shove candy in them. Which, did the Easter Bunny get any candy? Did the Easter Bunny get any candy? Did they? And if so, will any of the candy fit in this egg?
You were there.
I don't remember.
Okay. That's not good.
I don't remember the size and shape of said candy. And yes, even our 20-year-old still gets something from the Easter Bunny. Yay! There we go. Row 3 of my cute little baskets. I don't know. Do you think I should make it a little higher? One more row? What do you guys think? Hey, MX sisters! Love you, sweets. Thank you for stopping by. Look at my basket. I can put my little egg in it. I can put all my egg in one basket. Should I go up a row? I think I should go up one more row. And I think I should do a decrease. Or 2 or 3. Maybe 3. Just so, like, I wanted the top of the basket to, like, curve in so that the egg kind of was, like, sat in the basket. It right now is kind of wiggly. Oh, goodness, we only have 10 minutes left. And we haven't sang anything. I read the psalm today because you weren't going to be here. I read the psalm today because you weren't going to be here, so...
There's a song called Belly Rumble.
Are you hungry?
No, I ate.
You ate? I did not eat yet today. Oh, that was the other random thing. So I was going to share this with the audience and not my family. That's a good riff. That's a minor chord. Jeez. There was a comedian that said, Amazing Grace went to any song. So if you started playing a song,
Yeah.
like a chord progression, are you okay? Do you want to stop?
No.
Do you need to go? Elder wasn't feeling well this morning.
Wow, wow, wow. Meow, 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 meow. Yo, meow, meow. The pup dog. Meow, 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 meow. The boy now. The pup dog.
This is certainly random. Is that
meow, 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 meow. These boots are made for wearing. That's just what I'll do.
One of these days are going
to fit on you.
I doubt it.
Amazon boots. Shout out to Amazon, because no one knows what that
Will you
is.
stop?
Nobody knows who Jeff
It's
Bezos
small business shout out. We lost a viewer again because you said a big. Each time you say a big business, we lose another viewer. Yes, very good basket, says MX Sisters. So, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Yeah. Grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Yeah. Amazing grace saved a wretch like me. That was kind of cool. Maybe we should read. You want to do that again? That would be.
It's called the Quack Quack song. This is Duck's Heavy Metal. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack.
Our heavy metal artist in residence is not here today.
That's called Knit Faster.
Knit faster.
Knitting slowly.
I'm gonna crochet today.
Crochet.
Crochet. Crochet. Don't hit your guitar on the mic.
Don't mix your crochet with your croquet, or else you'll knock your needles. You don't want to knock your needles with a big hammer. You'll knock them right out of your fingers. I've got needles on my finger. I've got knitting needles on my fingers.
Crochet today.
Yeah.
Random thoughts and crochet.
Yeah.
Crochet today.
You betcha.
Random thoughts and crochet. Crochet today. Random thoughts and crochet. So I hope to see some more signups in our yarn club. So, MX Sisters must go. MX Sisters, you need to sign up for Yarn Club. Okay? Sign up for Yarn Club at youarelovedmxsisters.com or this way, whatever which way. I'll point it to it this way. So I'll point to it. There we go. Oh wait, it's way down here. Okay. It's youareloved.mxsisters.com and sign up for our yarn clubs. And no matter what. Now, and if I do the thumbs up, it looks like I'm doing the... What is this? Is this victory?
This is a hang loose. This is called iron. Hang loose.
Hang loose.
If you're going to hang 10, you
so
have to hang loose.
I drink my tea properly now, and I can automatically do hang loose and thumbs up at the same time. So, yay. That is what it is. Love you, MX Sisters. Visit your own website. I think next... You know what? I think next week... What are we doing next week? Okay, so next week I think that we should see how many ways we can do Amazing Grace.
Mini.
Like,
I will do a performance of something I call G major scale. Yeah.
We lost viewers now that you've done that.
It's that time of day.
It's that time of day. People are hungry. Actually, we lost our sponsor, which is kind of not our sponsor because it's us. It's us too. I wanted to get this last row done before the end of our time, and we're done. We're like with 1 minute, and with the delay, we're pretty much done. So I'm not gonna get done with this little basket. I'll show you guys this next week, but I want to thank you for joining us today. We're gonna talk about Amazing Grace next week. I'm glad that Elder was feeling better. And that he could play for us. Just a little bit. All right. Thank you very much for joining us for a knitting and a frettin'. A knitting and a frettin' this week. I'm Emma, and
George Jetson.
If you remember who that is,
Elder.
You grew up in the 70s.
And you also know who Fred Flintstone is, and
yes,
and Barney
So,
Rubble.
I'm Emma. This is Elder, and we're a knitting and a frettin'. Remember, no matter what you've done.
Or what song you didn't play correctly. Or what's been done to you.
Or what's been done to you. You are loved by the one who made you. We will see you next week. We will talk about grace.